Okay, it's October the 3rd, 2022. This is chapter 13. I don't have a whole lot to add to this one. My favorite candy. I mentioned I don't like candy very much. I mentioned my favorite was Andes Mints, and that's still true. But one other treat that I particularly enjoyed was, this is going to sound a little strange too, but frozen ding dongs. Love frozen ding dongs with a big old glass of milk. You can't beat that. Why frozen? I don't know. I just like things frozen better than just a mushy cake or whatever it is. But frozen, I don't know, it takes on a different texture, a different taste. I don't know what it is, but love frozen ding dongs. Now, I mentioned I don't like candy. I don't know if I mentioned this story later on in a later chapter or not. If I did, I apologize. If I didn't, well, here you go. I mentioned October 3rd, in about 3.5 weeks, going to be Halloween. All the kids love Halloween, and growing up, I liked Halloween. I never did like the candy all that well, but the challenge of it was great. I think I was 12, maybe 13 years old when this occurred, just before I graduated from being, going out for trick-or-treating. But at any rate, my friends and I in Montpelier decided that we would set an all-time record. It was a challenge. We had gone out and stayed late for, trying to get more candy. But this year, we made a commitment that we would take a pillowcase, an actual pillowcase, full-size pillowcase with us to get the candy, and we were going to hopefully fill it up. So we started real early. I mean, before it got dark. It was, 4:30 or 5 o'clock or something like that. And we didn't just walk between houses. We ran between houses to get to as many houses as we possibly could. And another story, backstory here, the houses that gave us the best treats, for example, homemade popcorn balls. Love those. Can't even give them out today. If it's homemade, you got to throw it out because people put drugs in it or whatever. Homemade popcorn balls or candy bars or, the big treats. We'd go back, an hour or two later and revisit those a few times, a couple of extra times. Anyway, we're running between houses. We didn't finish till after probably 10 o'clock. We were running for, 4 or 5 hours between houses. And we accomplished our goal. The pillowcase was full. I could hardly hold the top of the pillowcase together because it was full of candy. Well, we split up. I was going my way, my friends were going their way, and so forth. I was about a block away from my house, walking with my pillowcase full of candy. Car drove up. There were about 5 teenage boys in the car. And they said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, trick-or-treating." They said, "Is that candy?" I says, "Yeah." So all 5 of them got out and took my pillowcase full of candy. They took it all. And I couldn't do anything about it. There were 5 of them and 1 of me. I'm 12 or 13 and they're in high school. I don't know. At any rate, so I cursed at them as they left. You gunkies, you son of a sea cooks, you... Anyway, we won't go any further than that, but I wasn't very happy. I lost all my candy that I had worked so hard to get, but it's okay. I probably wouldn't have eaten it anyway, but I did accomplish my task that I set out to do, but lost it all in the end. Have a great day.